Hey guys, welcome back to the SAO Integral Factor video, and I want to say happy anniversary, the second anniversary SAO Integral Factor. And today actually is also the 1 year mark since the first video that I've posted on YouTube. So I just want to say thank you for everyone who's been supporting me since then, and you guys have been awesome, and you can't really do it without you. So thank you all. And today specifically we want to talk about the awakening skills, which is the new feature that's been implemented with the second year anniversary, and specifically on this peaceful smile UE skill. So with this skill you can trade this skill with the current events for the second year medal anniversary items there. So this skill has an effect that it will increase the awakening rate by 5 and enhance the attack for enhance attack 2, which basically increasing the attack for 4.05% on the lowest level. And there's the awakening effect here that will boost your switch gauge. So before we begin, please like, share and subscribe for more SAO Integral Factor content. So I'll just go ahead and get this one skill here, and then we will look into that skill in more detail afterward. So again, if you don't know how to get the skills, you can just trade your items, the medals, into the trader, and you'll be able to get this skill for free. Okay, so let's take a look into that skill specifically. So if you go into the enhanced skill record page, and this skill is actually just like any regular passive skills. So it has the same level that it maxed out at level 60, and you can enhance it. So it just it's basically just the same thing as normal skills. But the new thing, if you notice here, that has been implemented is that there is an awakening tab below the enhancement. That is the place where you will be able to awaken your skills. And to awaken your skill, you need that awakening stars and the blue stones in these situations. But I think for the attack one, we probably need the attack stones. Let's take a look into what happened if we equipped it. So if we open up the player page now, there's a skill list that is new in there, which doesn't do anything right now. So I'm going to try to replace this UGO with the new UE skills, because the UGO has the same effect, which is the enhanced attack 2 basically. So it's normally just the natural choice to be replaced. So if you notice there, you can toggle between the descriptions in there, between the awakening skill and the normal one. And now if I equip the awakening skills, the skill list will be not grayed out, and when you clicked it, you can see that I'm awakened with a 27% there, which means that I get an extra 27 damage, or sorry, 27% HP and 27% of movement speed increase. And the effect is the same, just like what we have on the UE, that it will increase the switch gauge. Okay, so let's take a look at what happened if we equip that awakening skill. So the rust there is still not doing anything, but if you pay close attention in there, it's actually increasing this rust gauge over there. So let's take a look into the awakening, or what happened if we awaken the item, the skill. So here I'm just going to go ahead and awaken the skills. So it has that nice animation there, which boom, and let's see, so level up, so we get the skills leveled up to the second level, and now it is using the high blue jewel instead of the small one, and still using the 4 awakening stars. So we're gonna go ahead and do that again and see if I can max it out to level 4. And whoops, looks like it failed. So you can actually fail on leveling up the awakening skill, unlike when you do the transformation or enhancement on a normal skill. So this thing could actually be very costly. So I fail again the second time there, or wait, oh, is it? No, okay, actually I was successful to get it to level 3, but I just fast forward, I actually used up all my awakening star, but I couldn't get it up to the maximum level. So I think in total I failed like 4 awakenings steps in there, which is not nice. But anyway, if we take a look into the list again here, now it says that awakening at 31%. So if you remember before, it was at 27%. So it looks like each level up, it increases the awakening level by 2%. So now I'm down at a 31% here now. Okay, so let's take a look on how we can use it. So if you notice on my rush there, the rush button is actually red. It's because I guess I was spending time on upgrading my skills, and the gauge is filling up even on the normal or the safe area. So if I use this, then you will see that the screen's showing up, and then there is an aura, green aura in the situations that's showing up, and when I walk, it's supposed to increase my speed, and you can see there's a after image that's showing up behind me. And if I use the skill, as you can see in here, there is just that green sphere around the players, which is a nice touch, let's say. Okay, so let's next take a look at the effect of what happened when we used the awakening skill. So it says that it was increasing the speed by 27%, but it also would increase the attack by 31% in the situations. So let's take a look into that second effect. So I just wait for the rush gauge to fill up again, and then if I open up my player status page here, my attack is at 2997. So if I use the rush, it should increase my attack. Okay, so I'm going to use the rush effect here, and again open up my player profile and see my attack actually stays the same. It doesn't increase. Oh, and the rush effect is actually gone. So that's correct. Yes, that's actually if you read in the descriptions, there's ways to cancel the rush effect, and this is one of them. So if you open up your player page, profile page, it will cancel out the rush gauge. Also, and I'll show you another one. So if you click on the rush here, and then you switch your weapons like this, it cancels out the rush gauge as well. Even if you switch back, it does not put you under rush state. So yeah, but if you just transfer into the safe area, just like what I did earlier, now you can see that the rush gauge is filled up again. So this will be especially useful for farming bosses on the bulletin board, because bulletin board is a safe area, so every time you finish, you can refresh your rush, so that every time you come into the boss room, you will be full in the rush gauge. Okay, so let's take a look into the important details that we have on the notice. So here it's saying that if I have one awakening skill, it will give me 22%. If I equip one at level 2, it will give me 24%, and if I equip 2 at level 2, it will give me 28%. But what I was having there is instead is that one skill is already giving you a 27%, so I don't know how accurate is that. And here is just showing that you can use your rush when you're already at half level, and then if you equip more rush skill, then your aura is going to get bigger, the different colors, which is just a nice touch in there. And then on the next one is the awakening star here, and if you notice on the level 4 and level 5 for the 5 stars, it's actually using a great green jewel instead of the high green jewel. I don't know how you can get the great green jewel. Probably there is a new craft that you can do with that. Okay, so next, there you go. So this is what I was showing earlier. So the rush recollections can expire if it is timing out, or the player is in near death state. Open up a menu or perform a quick change. So I haven't tested the near death state, but I'm just going to trust what they're saying in there. So one more thing that I'm going to show you what you can get from using the rush is that if you remember the event that's just showing up for the high level players, so this chaos boss So I'm going to show you now that the damage that I'm doing on this chaos boss without any buff, normal attack is doing around 4000 damage, and if I use the rust, and it will increase my attack, which I hadn't had a chance to show earlier. Now my attack is hitting around 5500, so yes, the attack boost does work. Now I'm going to show the additional effect that you get from this awakening skills. So now you remember, when the enemy is at half HP, the damage is going to be reduced on this enemy. So as you can see, my normal attack now is only hitting around 1900, or a little bit higher than 1900, but compared to before when it was hitting almost 4000, it's like half the damage that we do in there. And if I use the awakening skills, even though my attack is being increased, and as you can see here, now my normal attack damage is actually hitting 4500-ish, which is, it means that the skill is actually bypassing the barrier that the chaos boss have. So this will be very useful for farming that chaos avatar. So one more thing that I'm going to show you here is that if I've used the awakening skill, I cannot click on the attack button, which is annoying. But there's a trick on this one to avoid not being able to attack, is that you can use the awakening skill even when you are in the middle of the attack motion. So just use your high animation or slow animations attack and then tap on the rush, so you can use your attack skill again next time. So that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time in the next SAO Integral Factor video. Bye now.